Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Carfax by Rock Rat Zero, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, we need to place a single digit from 1 through 9, such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box. We also have quadruples, where digits in a quadruple circle must be placed at least once in the 4 cells touching that circle. So around this quadruple circle, we have to have a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 5 placed at least once in the 4 cells surrounding it. In this quadruple circle, there have to be a 2, a 4, and 8 placed at least once in the 4 cells surrounding it. This is 2 and 3, this is 7 and 8, etc., etc. This, I guess, can be anything because there's a smiley face there. And then the final rule we have in the puzzle is called X sums, where the number outside the grid gives the sum of the first n digits in that row or column, where n is a digit in the cell closest to the given clue. So, for example, if this were, say, a 4, the first 4 digits must add up to 23 here. If, for example, this was 5, this would have to mean that the first 5 digits here add up to 35, etc., etc. You could have something like 2 and 6 here. That would be possible, because these two add up to 8. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. So, you could go about this many different ways. Okay. The way I'm going to go about it is the quads, and specifically this quad, which is LEET, or 1337. In this quad, you have to have a 1, 2 3s, and a 7 in the 4 surrounding cells. So these have to be 1, 3, or 7. And we know there are 2 3s surrounding this quad, so therefore there are 2 3s already accounted for in rows 6 and 7. That means the rest of rows 6 and 7 cannot contain a 3. Well, how many digits can you have that add up to 8 that include itself? If we tried 1, that doesn't work because that adds up to 1, obviously. We cannot have a 3 anymore in this row because of the 3 guaranteed to be around one of these quads, or the 2 3s guaranteed to be around these quads. So this can no longer be 3. It could be 2, and it cannot be 4. 4 unique digits add up to 10 at minimum. So this must be 2, and this must be 6. Well, similarly here, this cannot contain a 3. This must be 2 then, and this must be 6 here. Well, what about this X sum that adds up to 13? How many digits can you have? 1 doesn't work again. So for any X sum, unless the sum adds up to 1, you can never have 1 as the first digit. So that's one thing to keep in mind. The 3 is removed because 3 has to be one of these cells here and cannot be here. So this must be 4 digits adding up to 13. Because 5 unique digits add up to 15 at minimum. So this is always going to be 4. Same with this column, right? This has to have a 4, because if you don't have a 4, that would add... you can't have 2 here because of the 2 in row 1. You can't have 3, and obviously you can't have 1. So and 5 digits doesn't add up to 12. It adds up to 15 at minimum. So this is 4. This must be, to add up the 4 digits, adding up to 12. It cannot have a 3, because the 3 is one of these 2 digits. So it must be 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, and 5. So So this has to be a 1, 2, 5 triplet here. That eliminates 1, 2, and 5 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 1. This is a 3, 7 pair. Since this is 7, we know this can't be 7 because we need a 1 here. So this is 4, 1, 2, 5. That makes this 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9, and 6, 8, 9. 8 cannot be here because 8 has to surround this quadruple in this box. So this can't be 8. This adds up to 13 with 4 digits, and you don't have a 2. So it has to be 4, 1, 3, and 5 to add up to 15. This can't be 7 then, which makes this 3. This is 1. That makes this 3 and 7. Therefore, this must be 5 to add up to 13, and this has to be a 7, 8, 9 triplet. Well, 7 cannot be here, and this quadruple circle also has a 7 surrounding it. So 7 must be one of these two digits, which means this cannot be 7. 3 has to be one of these two digits because there needs to be a 3 surrounding this quad. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 5. This cannot be 4 digits adding up to, well, it can't be 4 anyways. It can't be 5 digits adding up to 35 because we have the 5 in the box must be surrounding the quad circle in that box. So this is 6, 7. It cannot be 8 because if you have 8 digits, they would add up to at minimum 36. So this is 6 or 7 specifically. 2 cannot be here. What are the remaining digits in column 4? It has to be 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, 2 has to be surrounding this quad. So one of these must be a 2 because these can't be 2. We need a 4 and an 8 also. These can't be 4 and 8, so this must be a 4, 8 pair. That eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the column, so these can't be 4 and 8. These add up to 37. So it must be 7 digits. So this is a 7 here, which means this can't be 7, this can't be 7. You can have, if you try to have, you can't have 3 because of 3 in the box. This must be a 2 and a 5 to add up to 7. 2 cells with 5. So this can't be 5, this is 9, that's 5. To add up to 7. Let's see. How many digits can add up to 28? It could be 4, but we can't have a 4 in the box, or in the column. Sorry, we can't have a 4 in the cell because of the 4 in the column. So it could be 5, it could be 6. It cannot be 8, because 8 digits, again, adds up to a minimum of 36. To add up to 24, you cannot have 3, because if you tried to have 3, that would be 3, 8, well, we have a 3 in the row anyway, so that can't be 3. If we try to have 4, that doesn't work, because the 4 in the box has to be surrounding the quad. So this cannot be 4 then. So this is 5, and if we tried to have 6 digits, it could be 6 digits. So this is 5 or 6. That means in row 7, we have a 5, 6 pair, which eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the row. That leaves the remaining digits as 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. So this is 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. 2 has to be one of these digits, so this can't be 2. 2 cannot be here. 9 cannot be here. And the remaining digits we don't know. Okay, let's see. To add up to 23, you can't have 3 because 3, 8, and 9, well, you also have, you have a 2, 3 pair which have to be surrounding the quad in the circle, in the box. So this can't be 2, can't be 3, can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row. This could be 5 or it could be 6. 7 adds up, 7 unique digits add up to at least 28. That's the reason why this couldn't be 7 either. But there was also a 7 in that row. So this is 5 or 6. What about this? 24. No 3, 4, 5. 2 doesn't work. It can't be 5. This has to be 6. So this is 6 digits, which makes this 7. That makes this 5, which makes this 6. So 6 digits adding up to 24. That means these 3 digits by themselves add up to 21. Oh, this 5 eliminates 5 here. So, and 5 can't be here. So 5 has to be one of these two. 6 cannot be here. Where is the 6 in this upper left-hand box? It must be here. So this is 6. This can't be 6. So these 3 digits, again, add up to 21. That's at least a 4 as the smallest digit. So 4, 8, 9. Or it could be 5, 7, 9. Either way, the 9 has to be here. And if this is 4, 8, 9, that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell there. So this cannot be 4, 8, 9. It's 5, 7, 9. This 5, 7, 9 triplet eliminates 5, 7, 9 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 7 or 9. So this is 8. This can't be 8. This is 9. That's 7. This can no longer be 8. That means this is 1, 3, and 4. Okay. That means we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 adds up to 10. 6 and 8 add up to 14, so that does add up to 24. This can't be 3. These can't be 1. This can't be 2 here. The remaining digits in this upper left-hand box must be 8 and 9. That eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the column. So that leaves us with 1, 2, and 3. So this can't be 3 because of the 3 in the box. This is 1, 2, or 3. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair in this left central box. So that eliminates 1 and 2 in the rest of the box. This can't be 1, 2, or 4, so this is 8. That makes this 9. That makes that 7. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so that's 4, which makes this 8. This can't be 4, 8, so this must be 3. This can't be 3, 4, 8, so this must be 2, which makes this a 1. That makes that a 2. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 5, which makes this a 2, so none of these can be 2. This is a 1, 3 pair. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 6. This must be 8. This can't be 8 here. It cannot be 1 because of the 1, 3 pair in the column. So this must be 2, 4, 9 here. Okay. These 6 digits add up to 24 also. So these 3 must add up to 21. Well, that makes this also 5, 7, and 9. That means 9 cannot be here. We need a 2 surrounding this quad circle, so this must be 2. This is 4 then. This can't be 2. This is a 1, 3 pair here. We have 5 digits adding up to 28. So right now, the first 4 digits add up to 21 plus 3. That's 24. So this must be a 4. So this is 4, so 4 cannot be here. 9 cannot be here, so this is a 1, 2, 8 triplet. Remaining digits in row 5 have to be 6 and 8. Okay. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5. That means the first 5 digits must add up to 23. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the column. This is done. This is done. This is done. So let's mark the ones that are done. That's done. This is essentially done. This is 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 not done. This is done. And this is done. So we just have these two cells, and then the quads. Remaining digits in this lower central box are 1, 6, and 8. Well, this can't be 6 because of the 6 in the row. Where is the 6 then in that box? It must be here. So this is 6, which forces this to be 8, which makes that 6. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so that's 1, which makes this an 8. Therefore, this can't be 8. This is a 1, 2 pair. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's a 3, which makes that a 1. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're getting close to solving it. 7 digits add up to 35. That means the remaining 2 digits must add up to 10. So it cannot be 2, 8 because of the 2, 8 in the row. It cannot be 3, 7. This is 1, 9 or 4, 6. This can't be 6, so this can't be 4. First 5 digits add up to 23. If we had 2 and 3 here, what would the maximum amount be? 5 plus 2 and 3, that's 10, plus 9 plus 4 does work. So it could be 2 and 3. Where's the 5 in row 3? Cannot be here because of the 5 in the box. Can't be here because of the 5 in the box. Can't be here because of the 5 in the column, so it must be here. So this is 5. The rest of column 5 has to be 3 and 7. Okay. The rest of column 6 are 1, 4, and 9. Okay. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row. This digit cannot be 2, 5, 7, 8. So it could be 1, 3, 4, 6, or 9. But if this were 4, that would force this to be 1 and 9, which would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this can't be 4. 1, 3, 6, and 9 still seem okay. If this were 9, that's interesting. If this is 9, that would force this to be 7 and 5. That adds up to 21. And 2 digits, unique digits, can never add up to 2, which is 23 minus 21. So this cannot be 9 here. Where is the 9 in row 3? It's either one of these 2 digits, which add up to 9, or it's this digit. So if this digit were 9, obviously this couldn't be 1, 9. But if this were 1, 9, obviously this couldn't be 1. So this is 4 or 9 here. Where is the 6 in column 7? Can't be here because of the 6 in the box. Can't be here because of the 6 in the box. Can't be here because of the 6 in the row, so it must be here. So this is 6, which means this cannot be 6 and 4. This is a 1, 9 pair, which eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of the row. This must be then 4, and this can't be 1. This is 3, which makes this 1. This can't be 1 or 4, so that's 9. This can't be 9, so that makes this 1. 9 eliminates 9 here. It's 8 and 9. This is 6. So we have 11 here. Can we ever have a 9 here anymore? I think the answer to that is no. 5. Oh, we could. This could be 1 and 2. So this is 11. If this were 7... that would add up to 18, so these two would add up to 5. So it would have to be 1, 4... Okay, so this... Right, let's do it this way. If you have 5, 6, and 9 here, that adds up to 20. So these two digits must add up to 23 minus 20, which is 3. Well, the only possible combination is 1 and 2, but we know 1 or 2 has to be here. And if you had a 1, 2 pair here, that would eliminate 1 and 2 here. So this cannot be 9, this is 7. So this must be either 1, 4 or 2, 3, adding up to 5. This can't be 1, so this can't be 4. 1 or 2 has to be here. Therefore, and we know, okay, where is the 3 in this upper right-hand box? It must be surrounding the quad. So this must be 3, which makes this 7. That makes that 3. Remaining digits in row 1 are 7 and 8. So this is a 7, 8 pair. Remaining digits in row 2 are 2 and 4. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. So this is 4, this is 2. That means this is 2, 3 to add up to 5, which adds up with 18 to add up to 23, which is the first 5 digits. So this is 3, this is 1, this is 2. This 3 eliminates 3 here. This can't be 4, so this is 1. That makes this a 4. These can't be 7 anymore, so it's a 5, 9 pair. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 9 and 1. That 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 5 and 9. Remaining digits in column 7 are 4 and 9. And the 4 has to be, well, the 9 can't be here anyway, so this is 4, that's 9. That leaves the remaining digits in row 7 as 3 and 7. 3 cannot be here because of the 3 in the column, so this is 7. That makes this an 8. That makes that 7. This is 3. That leaves that as an 8 and that as a 5. And that's how you solve it. Yep, fairly straightforward. Well, okay, I don't know if it's completely straightforward. You have to sort of know X sums to sort of understand how these work, right? Keys are, you cannot have 1 in the first digit because that would only ever add up to 1. Unless the sum is 1, sorry. Unless the sum of the X sum is 1, you can never have 1 as the first digit of any X sum clue. And you can minimize things by looking at constraints, right? For example, the first 2 digits, including 2, could add up to essentially up to 11. So any 12 cannot contain a 2. It has to be 3 at least. And 4 is the maximum because 5 digits adds up to, at minimum, 15. So you can constrain things by looking at the sums that way. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.